Good morning. Good morning, all. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear, right? Now, uh, so just I'm discussing with respect to this data analyst program. That is nothing but data analyst or data analysis. Data analysis means analyzing the given data and developing the business. Okay, as I have told you earlier, data analytics means analyzing the given data and developing the business from that is called as data analyst. Okay, developing business. We are going to develop the business after analyzing the data, right? And what are the steps involved in the data analytics project also we have discussed. The first one is business problem understanding. First, we have to understand what is the business problem is all about. Business problem is project. First, we have to understand what is the project about and what they are exactly looking for. 90% of the cases, they will ask for us the analytical report. Whatever the analysis we have made means they want all the observations in the given data. What are the important observations you have made in the given data? They want all the observations. 90% of the cases they'll ask with respect to the report of analytics report, right? Next step. From there, we are going to have the step 2, extracting the data from the database by using the SQL. Since the data is in the structured format, the data will be in the database and structured database access will be done by using the SQL. And once we extract the data from the database, we will understand the given data, and from there we will do the data exploration. These all comes under step number 2. And from once we collect the data and explore the data, understand the data, then we'll do the data cleaning. In the data cleaning, we are going to drop the unnecessary columns. Wherever the unnecessary columns are there, that will drop. Any wrong data is there, that we are going to replace. Any wrong data type is there, that will modify. And duplicate records, and any duplicate records are there, we'll drop the duplicate records, that is delete the duplicate records. If any missing values are there, we'll replace the missing values, or we are going to drop the missing values. And outliers means nothing but abnormal data. Any abnormal data we are having, so we are going to treat the abnormal data. All these things we have to treat. So how we are going to treat wrong data, how we are going to treat outliers, how we are going to treat missing values, how we are going to treat these, all of them are having a different options are available. It is not a fixed option. Multiple options are available. Why multiple options are available? Because in the reality, data sets will be multiple. Different variety of data will be there, from different domains will be there. So you might get a project from the healthcare. You may get a project from the finance. You may get a project from automobile. So different types of domains, different projects are there, different data sets are there. We can't treat all of them in a same way. And we are going to do the manipulation. Manipulation means any modification done on the original data, it comes under data manipulation. Data manipulation means any modification. Whatever the modification you have done, any modification done on the original data, call it as data manipulation. Okay, so here what is the modifications are possible means the modifications are, we are going to add something. The modifications can be like this. The modification can be in terms of add, remove, or replace. Anything you are adding a new thing, anything you are trying to remove, anything you are trying to replace is called as modification. And modification in English word, the same English word in data industry, it is called as manipulation. So we are going to do the data manipulation. And after doing the manipulation, that is, if required, we are going to add the new columns also. For example, we are going to get a salary per year. Okay, LPA, how much LPA, or with respect what of the CTC per annum. But I want for monthly wise. How we are going to do that? By dividing 12. So I'm going to create a new column called as divide by 12. Okay, like that we are going to create a new column. If you are required of monthly salaries and you want to analyze the monthly salary, what is the average monthly salary of a person? Okay, if that is the requirement, you are going to do that, right? So we are going to create a new columns as per the requirements completely. right? These are all comes under data manipulation. And once the data manipulation is done, step 4 comes under data analysis. This is the important part of data analyst. So here we are going to do the analysis and we are going to make the various plots. Now what is meant by analysis? Data analysis, the meaning of data analysis. Okay, we are going to do the data analysis and we'll submit the report. First tell me what is the meaning of data analysis. Means analyzing the data. What is meant by analyzing the data? Analyzing means just applying the various logics, your questions. For example, this course is a good course or not, whether after this course we'll get a jobs or not, whether this course is a right for my career or not. Like this, you are going to make number of questions for yourself, right? And which course is better course for me? If this is not the right course, then which course? And discussing with the relatives or cousins or your friends. And that person will say one thing, this person will say one thing. And after that, finally, we'll decide one thing. Now, all these things, whatever we do is called as analysis. Analysis means creating the questions. For each question, you will get one output. And that output, you are analyzing that one. For every one question, one output you will get and analyzing that one. So applying the various logics. Logics means nothing but questions. So for example, for this course only, whatever you are thinking as of now and what you want to do, that one only is called as analysis. And whether this course is sufficient or not, in other training institutes, how much course content is there? There is more or this is more. All these things we are going to do now. Everything comes under analysis. Everything. Make one question in your mind. For your question, one answer you'll get. That answer, according to the output, you are going to make the observation. Okay, when compared to other institutes, whether this data analytics course is better or not. This is the question. For that, what we are going to do, we'll compare. After comparing, we'll get a one answer. We'll write that answer. Only thing is, as a student level, in the year of, whoever the freshers are there particularly, what are the analysis they are having, they'll keep everything in the brain only. They will not write on a paper. They will keep what are the analysis they have done, what are the things they have observed, everything they will try to keep in the brain. And after one or two analysis or three analysis, finally they'll forget everything and they'll get confused. That confusion should not be there. Means only one thing they have to do is they have to, whatever the question they have got, first they have to write the question on a paper. Okay, when compared to other institute, this institute syllabus is better or not? That is the question. Write that one in the paper. Answer also you write in the same paper. Like that, you write multiple questions, answers, every question and answer on a paper. After that, if you observe, automatically you will get so many better things. So the same thing what we do in the companies. Here you are writing on a paper, there we'll write on a tool called as Power BI. So each and every question we'll analyze, and after analyzing the questions, we'll get some logics and what are the observations we have made on the output is only called as analytical report. So this analytical report means writing all the important observations along with their plots. What are the plots you are having? What are the observations you have made? Everything keeping in one location is only called as analytical report. Right? And finally, what are the analytical report you have created that you have to present? So creating the notes is one way and explaining the notes to the students also important. So once we present that one, here the presentation will be done using the PPT or using the Power BI. If the end user knows the Power BI, we will share the Power BI so that he will open that one and he'll observe. For example, end user doesn't know what is meant by Power BI. So we have to keep in the PPT and we have to convert that one as a PDF and we have to share it. Because they don't know. They know just only the PDF. Even in the WhatsApp, if we get a PDF, we'll click on that and we'll see. Even the elder people also can open that one. If for the elder people, you share the same thing, or to any whoever has studied, who are having some knowledge and who are educated people are there. For those people, you share the Power BI dashboard. They'll not even understand what is this. They'll ask. But that one, if you write as a points and you make a separate plots, and if you have observations, if you write how my observations should be such a way that even any unknown person who is not related to data analyst area also, he has to understand. In that simple way, we have to make. How much simple we'll make to the end user, that much better the data analyst we are. How much complicated we make and others are not understanding unless we explain them, or unless after explaining also some people will not understand. That much complication if you do, you are the worst data analyst. how much simplification you are making to others is the best, right? So now here we are going to extract, transform and load. We are going to extract the data. We are going to extract the data from the database. We are going to transform the data. Transform means nothing but manipulating the data. And finally, we are going to load the processed data. So here, first we are going to extract the data from the database. For that, we are going to require the SQL and we are going to transform manipulation. So for manipulation, we are going to use in terms of Python. Using the Python, we are going to do entire data cleaning and entire data transformations, or what are the things I told you earlier, this data pre-processing. What is meant by data pre-processing? Pre means before. Before processing means before analyzing. Before analyzing, first you have to clean properly. For example, you are having some questions in this class. For example, as I've told you, whether this course, that one. First, what you have to do? First, you have to collect the data. Without collecting the data, how you can do? First step is collect the data. After that only analysis will come. So collect the data. In the data, any wrong data is there. First you have to do the data pre-processing. Directly analysis we have to not to apply because wrong data is there now. Sir, what is meant by wrong data? Wrong data means, for example, age column is there. What is the average student age of data analytics course? This is the question. And age of the student is there 23, 22, 24, 25, 22, 22, 23. Like this is there. One of the student has entered 23 in the numerical format. Instead of entering the numerical format, he has entered in the alphabets. TWENTY 20, THREE 3. So he has entered like this. That is considered as a wrong data. That wrong data, what we have to do? We have to modify. We have to convert that one to a normal number 23. So these are all called as data cleaning. So once if you get the data like that, so now, sir, in the reality, we'll get the data means this is only the challenging part of the entire data part. Data cleaning is only the challenging part. We will get worst to worst data. Initial data will not be that much of good. We have to modify the data. We have to extract the data and we have to convert the data. This wrong data type also we have to convert. The date column will be there. Date column will be in a different format. We have to properly fix the format. Okay, in a neat format, we have to fix. Then only the analysis can be done. So after doing the entire data pre-processing only, we can do the next step called as data analysis. So before the original data, what are the original data you have got and what are the data pre-processing you are going to do now? That is data cleaning and all these things. And after completing the data pre-processing, what are the output you are going to get? That output is called as processed data. Before to that pre-processing, once pre-processing is completed, processed data means neatly clean data, perfect data. Now that perfect data, whatever we are having, that one we are going to load into the Power BI. And here we'll start doing the analysis in the Power BI. Where Power BI is the powerful business intelligence tool. By observing the various plots and various things, we will make from that develop the business. So Power BI is nothing but business intelligence tool which will have the powerful plots and dashboards. What is dashboards? Dashboards means keeping multiple plots in a single screen is called as dashboard. Instead of keeping one plot on in the slide, for example, your PPT is there. In the PPT, slides will be there. First slide, second slide, third slide. In the slide one, if you are having only one diagram, only one plot, and in the second slide, you are having 5 plots. In a single slide, you are keeping 5 small plots. That 5 small plots, everything combinedly is called as dashboard. Dashboard means nothing but combination of multiple plots. And by using the plots, we are going to observe the data. Analysis will be done. And from that, we are going to develop the business. Okay, this is the area where we are lagging. This is the area where we are strong. This is the area where we are having this much of sales or something. For example, Amazon is there. In Amazon, multiple products are there. Electronics are there, home appliances are there, with dresses are there. Like this, we are having different types of products. For each category, what is the sales? Last month in the August month, what is the sales of each category? For which category, the more amount of sales are there? For example, a person is working in the Bajaj Electronics. TV is there and refrigerators will be there, washing machines will be there, ACs will be there, home appliances will be there. Now in the August month, what is the sales of the TVs? What is the sales of and what is the profit amount you have got from the TVs? So profit amount, how we can get? Buying price and selling price. If you are having both of them, then profit. If you are not having the buying price, you are having only the selling price, then we can calculate the revenue or turnover. Without buying price, we cannot calculate the profit. Only sales are there means we can calculate the how much turnover has made. In the TVs, how much turnover was made. In the refrigerators, how much turnover was made. In that. So that which area we are lagging, they will identify that one and they'll keep the strong representatives in that area. Bajaj Electronics will do that. For examples, in the TV area, very strong sales are there, but in the ACs, weak sales are there. Now for who are selling the ACs, for that they are going to hide the who are having the strong experience in the sales. They are going to hide there and they'll pay if required extra salary for their representatives because they want to improve the sales in the ACs. Example. Second, sir, within the ACs also multiple companies are there. Hitachi is there, Daikin is there, or with respect to O General is there. Like this, we are having the different kinds of companies. Now, whatever the companies are there, each company, what is the product sales? Company wise. Sir, why is that one? What is required? For example, if I came to, if I understand that for Blue Star, we are having with respect to more amount of sales. Now I'll discuss with the Blue Star company people and I will order more number of units so that I can get the less discounted price. It will increase my business profit. Which one is having more sales? First I'll identify and I will purchase at a bulk deal at a low price. When I stop purchasing 2 units or 3 units, if you purchase 10 units, they'll give at low cost comparatively, right? When shopkeeper is giving in that way, automatically distributor also will give for them also in the same way, right? Same. And they're identifying that one. For example, in the same Bajaj Electronics, 3-ton AC is there. 3-ton ACs in a entire 1 year, you have sold only one AC they have sold. They'll identify that, okay, 3-ton ACs are not that much of popular. Instead of spending the money on the 3-ton AC, they'll spend that same money in the other products so that they make a good amount of revenue. Always the business secret, okay, the most important business secret is, which was revealed, okay, the business is how much fastly will turn the money. Means, for example, if you are having 1 lakh rupees with you, okay, 1 lakh rupees are there. Today you have purchased 1 lakh rupees worth of products. By evening, you have made a profit of 500 rupees from that. By selling all the 1 lakh, you have made a profit of 500. Next day, again, you are making the same 1 lakh utilization. You are not bringing a new money. Same 1 lakh is rotated one more time. How many times your main amount is getting rotated is only the business without investing the additional money. Some general, what is the difference between the Amazon versus a general shopkeeper? Means a normal retail shopkeeper, they are going to keep the 1 lakh rupees worth of products and they want to make a 10% profit on this and 10,000 rupees. They'll make a 10,000 rupees profit. Let's take an example like this. 10% profit they want and 10,000 rupees. Now, even 1 month also, they'll wait for that. They'll sell at that price only. If it is delaying also, okay for them. But they'll sell at 10% profit only. If you ask, if you bargain, they'll not sell. They are fixed price and they'll say that, okay, if you're not purchasing also not a problem, but we'll keep as it is, but our profit should be this much only. They'll not compromise on the profit. But same Amazon, same 1 lakh rupees, they will give at in terms of, okay, they will give at a profit of even not even 1 lakh or 10,000, they'll give at 1,000 rupees only. But they want that has to be completed in 1 day. Same 1 lakh has to be used in the second day. Same 1 lakh has to be used in the third day. So that they are going to make the 30,000 profit with the 1 lakh rupees. Same 1 lakh rupees, they are going to make the profit. See, as everyone knows, generally, as commonly, most of you may be familiar with this one, this marketing strategy. Mobile phone. So we are having the mobile phone at 15,000 rupees. Okay, some mobile phone at 15,000 rupees. And we are giving a discount of additional discount of 1,000 rupees on this. And we are giving it 14,000 only. Okay. Now let's make, first let us fix this price. Invested price is 13,000. That is buying price. Generally their selling price is 15,000 and they have to make a profit of 2,000. This is actual. But during the offer time, they are going to minus 1,000 or minus 1,500 and they will give it even 14,000 only. Now the profit amount was reduced. Their profit amount was reduced. Now it is a good idea or bad idea, miss? It generally, if you see that, or during the offers, if I reduce the price, it is a bad idea. Now our profit only will be decreased. But here the point is, sir, we are decreasing 1,000 rupees for one person. And for example, if you're not decreasing, generally how many people will purchase this mobile phone, miss? Generally, non-offer time. They have observed the data. Non-offer time, how many people are purchasing? Around 100 people are purchasing. At non-offer time, 100 people are purchasing. 100 into 2,000, which is nothing but 2 lakhs. We are making a profit of 2 lakhs. This is non-offer time. By giving the offer additional 1,000 rupees, instead of 100 people, we'll get 200 people. We'll try to increase our customer database. You are thinking about the profit amount will be less, but you are not checking with respect to the customer database. Now customers will be more. When the customers start purchasing one product from one website, and if he feels good, automatically second time onwards, he will continue with the same website. That is the human psychology, general human psychology. Okay, when they feel that it is a correct product, when they feel that it is a correct institute, or when they feel that it is a correct company, automatically they'll think that start purchasing from the same company. They'll trust that one. Once that trust was built, they can do the business continuation. So the same thing was applied. So let's make with respect to instead of 200, 300, how to increase more number of people. Now during the big billion days sales, more profit is there, or normal days more profit is there, means big billion days time only more profit will be there. Though they have given that much of offers and they have given 10% instant discount using the credit cards, after giving all these things also, 10% instant credit card discount or whatever the offers they are giving, everything will be impacted on their profits only now, basically. But still their profits are high when compared to with respect to non-offer day. How? Because the number of customers has increased. That's simple logic, as everyone knows commonly, that they have observed. They have observed that one. And from that, they have developed the business. The first person who, for example, tell me guys, when the big billion days sales has started, I mean, which year? In the year of something. What are the number you familiar with? You tell me. I don't know exact number. Let us take an example of 2014. Okay. I don't know exact number. If it is wrong also, don't think in a wrong way. I don't know the number. 2014, I'm saying. Now, before 2014, 2013 will be there. Na? Then in 2013, Dasra time, what offer they have given? Some different offer they have given. Na? Before big billion days is something Flipkart has managed. Now, when the new person, some new person that who is working inside the Flipkart, the manager or someone, he will get some idea. Let's implement the some kind of new offer which is called as big billion days sales, and we'll give the some huge discounts by using the credit cards or something. He'll get some idea. Now whether this idea works or not, how he can know? Blindly he can't implement that one. Na? First he has to give a trial. Na? So that checking only is called as inferential statistics. So first they are going to send us some promotional mails to the selected customers. How they are going to select that customers means some people are there in the market, some people are there. They will open the Flipkart website or they'll purchase in the Flipkart only offer time. Non-offer time, they'll not even touch also. Offer time only, they'll open into that website. They'll identify those people and they'll separate them. How it will be possible, sir? Means data is there now. Data is there means we can apply the filter. Filter means condition. Condition is during these days, whoever the persons are there, separate. Data is separated. Okay, by writing the condition, data will be separated. Now, once the data was separated and I have identified the customers who are exclusively purchasing on the offer time, for those people, I'll send one mail, one promotional mail. What is a promotional mail? Means we are running some special offer exclusively for you. And we'll show the discount. What are the discount we are thinking now for the future one? That discount will give for only those people. And we'll check whether how many of them are getting interested due to the discount. And from that, we'll apply the same logic on the real world. And this concept only called as inferential statistics. Is the point is clear? Sir, now you have told some kind of complex example. Still, can you make that example still more simple? Okay, let's take. We are having in terms of water bottles. Okay, Kinley water bottles and 1 liter water bottles are there. Now you want to inspect that whether they are maintaining 1 liter inside that water bottle or not. And there 1 lakh water bottles are there. Are you going to check all the water bottles? No. Then what you are going to do? Randomly you are going to select some water bottles and you are going to check the what is the quantity. And based on that, you are estimating the remaining water bottles. Out of 1 lakh, how many bottles you will check? Maybe 100, 200, something. Assume 100 water bottles you have checked. Out of 1 lakh, 100 means how many you have not checked? 99,900 water bottles you have not checked. Then how you are estimating them? Based on these 100 water bottles, what is the value is there inside that? We are estimating the remaining water bottles. Same way, in the Flipkart also, they'll send to the certain customers. And in this 100 customers they have sent, out of 100 customers, how many has got attracted for the discount? They'll observe. And from that remaining customers, they'll estimate. In the same example, earlier water bottle example, the same logic will be applied here. In the both the cases, we are going to apply the concept called as inferential statistics. One more example in terms of your real time which you have observed is COVID example. COVID time, we have got the injection, COVID vaccine, right? And what are the vaccine we have got? Before releasing the vaccine, they are going to do the trials. First, they will do the trials on the rats, rabbits, or what are the small kind of things are there. First, they will do the trial. And from there, they'll apply the humans also. After humans trials and everything are successful, then only it will release into the market. Are you there going to check on the every person's body? Only certain people. And from that, they're estimating the entire population. Now, to whom they are going to apply that? Means, for example, a company is designed one injection. If they call me and they ask, I'm going to put the injection for you. This is a trial one. Whether it is working or not, I want to see, miss, you will accept. Who will accept them? Who is the people who will accept that human trials? Means the people who are in the ICU and who is in the critical condition. The doctor will say that in the market we are having one injection, but whether it works or not, I don't know. But we have to give our efforts. If you are okay, I will try. Then what the other persons will say? In that situation, critical condition situation, sir, please, try, sir. Not a problem. Maybe luck will be turned to us. They'll accept now. For those people, they'll try. And they'll see how the performance is there. Now, similarly in the COVID also, same thing happened. They have done the human trials, and in the some of the trials, whatever they have applied, for some people, there is no body pains. There is no side fever or nothing. Everyone are perfect. But some people has got the problem, like body pains or fever or a headache or something after taking the vaccine. Why? Why it is possible? Because every body metabolism is different. In my body, what are the magnesium and calcium percentage and what are the platelets or RBC, blood count, whatever I'm having, your body may have a different one. How both are same? A body means internally it is chemical. Internally whatever you are having is chemical. Every part is chemical. Our body is full with chemical inside. Now, what are the injection you are sending is also chemical. Reaction will happen. And the reaction sometimes will be positive according to the percentage also of the what are the internal parts are there, and according to that it will be normalized. If slightly 2H2 plus O2 gives to 2H2O. In our school days we have studied this one. Hydrogen plus water gives the hydrogen plus oxygen gives the water. Now instead of 2H2, 3H2 if I had added, example purpose. What happens? You will get water. Along with the water, dihydrated water. Additional H also will be there now. Is the point is clear? Same thing will happen in the body also. If anything extra percentages are there or less percentages are there, for those people side effects will be there. Normal people, normal things only will be there. So all these things, whatever they are doing is called as inferential statistics with the data analysis. These are all done by the data analyst only. The persons will create the injection chemical, and after the chemical, what are the reactions they are getting? They'll take the output and they'll analyze now. Analysis will be done by the data analyst. I'm not saying that injection was invented by the data analyst. Injection is by the people who are from the medical background. Those people will identify the chemical. But how it is reacting and how for different people, different category of people, for age group of people, for example 0 to 8 years of people, what is the chemical reactions, and 8 to 12 years of people, 12 to 19 years. Sir, why 12 to 19 years? They are called as teenagers. 19 to 30 they are called as young adults, young people. And 30 to 60 they are called as middle aged people. Above 60 they are called as old age people. And the different category peoples are there. Some people will have the heart disease and they'll take the COVID medicine. Some people will have BP and they'll take the COVID medicine. They want to analyze all these things now. Who will analyze? For the BP people how it is working, and non BP people how it is working, for heart disease people how it is working. All this analysis will be done. Is the points are clear? So in this way, these are the steps included in the data analysis field, right? So as I have told you multiple examples in the multiple areas. Flipkart comes under which domain? E-commerce domain. Amazon, Flipkart all comes under e-commerce. In the HR, for example, in the company, whose performance is good, which type of people performance is good. And in the, for example, full stack team, what is the average salaries? In the full stack team, who is getting the highest paid? In the full stack team, who is getting with respect to performance is high, whose performance is low? Who will do all this analysis? HR. For HR, who will give the report? HR has to take some action, and for people who are having with respect to low rating and getting high paid, for them they have to do the layoff or anything they have to do. Means who will give the report? Data analyst only will give the report. That is called as HR analytics. In the banking area, last 1 month, how much of new products they have sold? How many insurance products they have sold? How many representatives are working? And how many zones they have covered? Or how much amount they have dispersed? How much amount of inflow is there? How much amount of outflow is there? Who will do all this analysis? Data analyst inside the banking industry. So these are all the wide range of applications. Healthcare, banking, e-commerce, HR, sales, automobile. So for example, you have to manufacture something. Manufacturing industry completely depends on the data analysis. How much they have to manufacture, how much amount of things they have to manufacture, what is the amount of sales they are expected. For example, Maruti is there. Maruti is going to create the cars, manufacture the cars. When they are manufacturing the cars, how many cars they have to manufacture in the month of September? If they manufacture more amount of things, what happens? Now, for example, sir, okay, sir, what happens, sir? More amount of things manufactured also, nothing, no, sir, problem. Anyways, it is new car only now. Okay, anyways, new car means just go to the Maruti showroom, and if they sell for February product for you, is that okay? You will purchase? New car only now, sealed car only now. February month will be there. Just try. Because the value of the car when you are trying to resell, the value will be dropped. The manufacturing month is very much important in the resale. Sir, for me, I am not going to resell, sir. For lifetime, it will be with me only. Then obviously February month will be the best car because you will get at low cost. If you are not having the idea of resale with you, miss, if you go with the old month, you will get with low cost. They'll give additional discount because none of the person will purchase like that. If you want, you can try. After the class, you go to nearest car showroom and you can ask on-road price of any new car. Now they say that, sir, this is the August month car, sir, something. Say that, sir, I want 5 months old also, not a problem. That is not used car, new car only, sealed car only, but which was manufactured 5 months old. If any car is there like that, you will get at a discounted price, minimum 30,000 to 50,000. If you want, you can try. That month is more important. Manufacturing month, not only your purchase date, along with the manufacturing month is also important. So that all these things, manufacturing industry, they have to check accordingly, right? So here, what are the questions are there? For example, you want to do the analysis, or how to create the questions. questions will be automatically you'll understand once we enter into the projects, and I will show you how to create some questions. In the class, I will create some questions and the same project will be given to you to analyze more, means to add the more questions. Automatically your analytical skills will increase. Okay, this is the logic we have to apply. This is the logic, like that. And particularly for the freshers, for example, a fresher is there and who is completely new to data analysis, for them initially because we know that you are a fresher. In the resume itself, it is a fresher and we are giving the fresher salary. So everyone knows that you are a fresher. Then automatically your team lead will support you by giving the things. In the meeting, they will say that these are the things you have to do. Okay. So like this, we are going to get. Now, next, coming to your resume. What are the resume you are having? In the resume, you are going to keep the skills and tools like this. These are the skills you are going to add in your resume. So by end of this course, this is the skills. These are all the skills will be added in your resume. As it is like this. Of course, not exactly spacing like this in the sequential order also, but these are the total skills. So you are familiar with SQL, Python, Pandas, which is used for data manipulation, statistics, Power BI, and Tableau, and Excel. So Microsoft Excel. These are all the tools which you are going to add. And data analysis, data exploration, data manipulation, data cleaning, data extraction, statistical analysis, data visualizations, dashboard, and how to present them with the storytelling. These are all called as skills of the person. So from starting to ending, every skill is there with you. Automatically, you will get a job very easily. When skills are not there, then only the problem. If you don't know how to create a dashboard, what I have to do? In the each and every step you have to cover. Once you are doing one course, means starting to ending of that particular project has to be covered. So before to that, for example, data will be collected by data engineering team. That is different. Once you receive the data onwards, data analysis start. Analysis start from here, not collecting the data. For example, tomorrow you have got hired in the Naresh IT itself. Are you going to collect the data from the students? How many projects you have completed? How many this? We are not going to do that. Some executives, some other people will be there. They are going to collect. They will call to the students and they will collect all the data and they'll store in the database. And finally, the data will be shared to us and we'll analyze. Analysis means not collecting the data. Collecting the data is data engineer. That is a separate role. And like this, at the same time, you are going to write the projects. What are the projects you are going to do? So 2 projects you are going to do in the resume. In the resume, 2 projects. In the class, we have to cover 4 to 5 projects. In the resume, you have to add 2 projects, which is end-to-end projects. Like one of them is from banking. Okay, banking. So you are going to do from banking and finance related. So in the resume, you are going to write like this: project 1, bank loan analysis. Which domain? Banking and finance. So that they'll understand you are having some experience in the banking sector. Okay. And you are going to give the description of the project. And what are the skills you have applied on this? You are going to write. So one of them is going to include the SQL, Python, statistics with Power BI. One of them you are going to include with the Tableau. So one project should include this one. One project should be included with this one. Okay. So like this, we have to write 2 projects, minimum 2 projects. Now, once 2 projects and skills. So in your resume, skills are there, where the skills will cover the end-to-end life cycle of the data analyst. And along with that, you are having the projects. And along with the projects, what are the skills you are having? Your skills talent is here. Your subject knowledge is here. And your skills talent is in the certification. You are going to cover one Microsoft certification as a data analyst. Microsoft certification in data analyst. So one certification. This you are going to write one exam. And once you qualify in the exam only, you'll get the certificate. Otherwise, you'll not get. Sir, about Naresh IT certificate, this is common. Everyone will get the Naresh IT course completion certificate. This is common. Okay, this certificate is common. Course completion certificate, and this is free. This is free means in terms of included in the course fees, but this is not free. You have to pay additionally for the Microsoft and you have to write. Why it is not included in the course fees? Because if you fail, again I have to pay now. Again, one student will be there. He will time pass. He will try the luck and he'll go one attempt and second time, sir, I have failed, sir, again. So instead of that, simply they have given. Okay. And for this certification, what are the questions, sample questions are required? I'm going to share you 300 plus questions, sample questions. And content, every content will be covered in the class where easily you can qualify in the exam. 100% guarantee. Blindly it is guarantee. Okay. And what are the sample questions are required? We are going to share all the sample questions. So once in your main point here is in your resume, these are the three things which will be highlighted. One is your skills, one is your projects, one is your certification. Three of them are compulsory. End. Condition is end. Everything is not optional. Sir, I'm having skills but no project means waste. Some people are there in the class. They'll say that I know Python. I don't want I know Python. How much you know in Python? Sir, some of the people are saying that jobs are this one, that one, like this. So whoever wants the job, clearly I'm writing this one. In the notes also you write clearly. Okay. Whoever wants the job. Okay. Always. For example, one of your friend is saying that, Array, in this area, I'm not having the jobs, jobs are very less or something they are saying. You ask only one question. I mean, two questions you have to ask. Question number one, you have to ask what is the question is, what projects you have done? What projects you have done other than trainer explained in the class? Other than, this point also important. Don't stop there only. What projects you have done means they'll explain some projects which was done by the trainer in the class. Whatever others explain, that is their projects. These are people are copy paste masters, copycats. For copycats, there is no jobs in the IT industry. If you belongs to that category, don't join my course. For copycats, there is no jobs. Directly, there is no jobs. I am only saying that there is no job. So no job means waste of time to join. For copycats, never the jobs will be there. So just to ask the question, other than trainer explain in the class, what additional projects you have done? This is question number one you ask. If they are having the answer or not, just check. Whether the student is having the answer or not, check. After asking, he'll tell one answer now. I have done these projects or that project, he'll say something now. Okay. Now question number two. You ask the question number two. Okay. What certification you have done? What certification you have done other than institute certificate? My institute has given one certificate. Once you pay the money, they'll give. Okay. By writing the exam, any certificate you have got. What certification you have done apart from after writing the exam? Yeah, what certification you have done after writing exam? Ask these two questions. For these two questions, answers are there means 100% that student will have the job. If the student says that, Array, these are not there with me, miss, that is the reason why he is sitting ideally without job. He will say, I know Python, I know Power BI, I know, but how much he know, he will not explain. Projects he will not do. Certifications he will not take because exam means talent is required. He don't want to show his talent, but he wants the job. That logic only that student only understands. Others will not understand. He will not show how much talent he is having. He is not ready to take the mock interviews. He will not ready to face the things, but he wants the job. That to 6 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs like this. How that is possible? Only that student only knows how that possible. Don't ask me that question. I don't know. These people will not have the any content, but they want the job. From where they'll get the jobs? Point is very simple. Assume that you are starting a company. You started a company. Okay. And you are looking for a data analyst fresher. Just assume as a fresher. What are the things you are looking for? Just according to you, write. In the notes you write. Okay. As of now, you don't know subject now. Don't write subject. Just simply say that good skills. Sufficient. What are the things you require, right? According to you, what you require. If you start a company and you want to hire a person and to you want to hire a person, what are the things you are going to observe? What you want. What you want exactly. What are the things you want? Just write according to you. From your perspective, right? What you will observe then generally. How many I have to write means no restriction. You can write 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 10 points, even 20 points also. Your choice. Generally, what you will observe according to you. Write in the notes. Write in the notes. Since we don't know the subject, simply write good skills or skills. The person should have the knowledge or skills. Simply write like this. No need to write SQL, Python, all these things. You no need to write. Simply write skills or subject. Good subject. Simple. That is 1 point. Good subject is 1 point. Other than that, remaining things you add. Remember, you have to pay the money from your own pocket. Whatever the money you are having, you have to pay. Completed? Everyone completed? Now, just cross check yourself. Are you matching all these criteria at the end? If you're not matching, means for your company, you are only not getting shortlisted. Huh? For your company, whether your resume will get shortlisted or not, just cross check. Forget about others. Means you want very good people, others wants you want very good skill set people, very good amount of experienced people who has done the projects, who are having the experience, that knowledge, this one, that one, all these things you required. Others required what? Worst people. Huh? For them, it is not money. Huh? Same na. They are also giving the money only. They are also paying the salary only na. For them also expectations will be there na. Point is very simple. So now point is in the notes, what are the points we have written? Whether we are meeting that points or not, just cross check. If you are not meeting your points only, means the meaning is for your company, your resume only not getting shortlisted. Means you are not selecting yourself only. Then why others will select you? Is the point is simple? So what are the points you have written? That one you have to match. Every individual has written different points. I'm not even asking that one also. What points you have written also, I'm not asking. But whether you are satisfying or not. For your company, you are satisfying or not. That is the only point I'm asking. Yes or no? Yes means yes, no means no. Means, sir, in my case, it is not that much of important. That is not important. Are you exceptional? right? Simple. So when you are having a very good amount of skill set and when you are having a very good amount of knowledge, automatically jobs will come. You no need to ask for the reference, or you no need to ask for with respect to this one or that one. The people who are not having the subject only will beg. Literally, you are asking others to refer, means it is called as begging only, basically. Why to? When we have the subject, no need. It will come automatically. Automatically, it will come. Whether you believe or not, I don't know. I have seen in my experience, number of. My work is only data analysis now. That to analyzing the past data only. So how many students have trained and how many students has got the jobs, in that how many students has really worked hard and who has done the time pass, I don't know. How many of people are doing everything, we don't know that one. How many people are spending their time in the uh, lab, we don't know this. Now some other student will ask, sir, I'm a fresher, sir, whether job guarantee is there or not. Simply they'll ask like this. Now I will tell one point, do like this. If you will not get the job, miss, I'll refund your fees. This is open challenge. Getting recorded now. Save this recording also and collect your money from me. I will tell you the steps. Follow this one, and if you're not getting, collect the money from me, including your interest amount also. If you want, for you job guarantee course only. Literally for you job guarantee only. Otherwise, collect the money from me. Not even Naresh it. I am only responsible. Collect directly from me only. Just keep this recording proof with you. Okay. Now the point is very simple. Morning 9 to evening 6. 9 to evening 6. That too for freshers on I'm saying. Not even for experienced people also. Freshers only, because I know freshers means they are free from morning to evening, they are free. Assume this, whatever the subject you are learning here, it is an internship like for you. Internship means just work, listening to the classes internship, no na, working only na. So assume you are doing the internship here, 9 to 6. Okay. So every day, 9 to 6, out of 9 hours, 1 hour will be the lunch break. 1 hour is break, lunch break. Other than 1 hour, remaining 8 hours are there. Out of 8 hours, 9 to 10:30 class. Listen to the class. Okay. 1.5 hour, listen to the class. Remaining balance, what are the time is there? Out of 1 hour break, if you remove, out of 9 hours, 1 hour break means balance 8 hours. Generally, what we work in the IT industry. The same 8 hours you spend in the Naresh IT. In that 8 hours, 1.5 hour you spend in the class. 1.5 hour class, 6.5 hours lab. Sit in the lab and practice every day. What you do in the companies, do the same thing. Let us assume this 1.5 hour is the meeting time. In the company, 1.5 hour meeting time is there. Remaining 6.5 hours is your work time. Assume this is your job. Next 3 months, you feel it as a job only. And do whatever the things I am going to share to you. What are the tasks I am sharing? Complete on time. Today's one topic will be completed. I will share some task on that. Complete. Don't give the pending. Next, I will share one more topic. I will share the task. Complete. And after that, I will keep one exam. Complete. Like that you do, and assume that you are working in a company for the next 3 months. Assume that you are working in a company, and let's see. That is the only thing I am saying, nothing else. So in this 6.5 hours lab time, what you are going to do is practice whatever we have discussed, and you are going to apply the knowledge, what are the knowledge you are having, and what are the task I am sharing. Complete the task. In this 6.5 hour lab practice, you have to complete my task on time. Sir, are you going to check, miss? No need. Internally, you know na. You know internally na. I will also understand. Automatically, I'll understand. Sir, how you can know without saying whether we are doing the task or whether we are sitting or not, miss? The person who will sit and who will have the subject, his knowledge difference will understand. The person will have automatical knowledge, and in the class, whatever the answers they are giving and how they are performing will understand automatically. Even online students also for this, not only for offline students, even for online students also. Same rule is applicable for online students also. For online students, I'm not going to see now. but still I will believe. When they are having the knowledge, 100% it will be impacted and reflected. 100% it will be done. If you want, you can see. Okay. So, and complete the task on time. What are the tasks I am sharing? And what are the task, everything I am going to give you? Task, assignments, and tests. What are the module wise tests? I am going to keep the tests. Complete the tests. And along with that, projects. And finally, you complete the certification. Everything you have to do in this 6.5 hours only. I only want additional 1 minute or so. After going to home, again relax. Do whatever you want. I'm not going to ask out of the time. In this 6.5 hours only, you have to do all these things. Your projects also has to be done here only. In this 6.5 hours only. Exams also in this 6.5 hours only. Everything in this 6.5 hours only. I don't want extra 1 minute or so. And do like this. And let us see exactly after 3 months whether you will get the job or not. Point is simple. But without sir, simply I will pay the fees. All these things I can't do, sir. I'll pay the fees. I will listen to your classes. In my mood time, whatever the mood I will get, at that time I will do something. Whatever I am interested, I will do this one. Whether I'll get the job means answer is no. Straight answer is no. For you, no job. I'm not responsible for you. I can't give the job. I can't refer you. I can't say anything. And now I'm paying the fees, no, sir. Fees I will also pay. Just by paying the fees, I will listen in the class, and whatever you are showing, I will see your board and your notes. That one only miss. I will also do the same. But job you will get miss? No. Direct answer. If you are okay, only join the course. Otherwise, don't join. Don't waste your valuable time in my course. Some other trainers are there who will bluff. Enjoy with them. I'm not the right trainer. Simple. Is the points are clear? Just I want to be everything transparent. The reason behind that is for you and for me, everything is money only. Money and time. Both are than money. Time is more precious, which we can't get back. Money, if you lose also nothing problem. But time. Value of time, you'll understand once you are not having the time to work also. Now, what are the present situation I am facing? Instead of daily 24 hours, if I get 28 hours or 36 hours, I feel more luck. I want more time in a day. That much of heavy works are there with me, but I'm not having the time. Multiple people are ready to give the money for me, but I'm not having the time. Sir, you can guide someone now, you can hire someone and you can do the miss. That one also to guide also, there is no time. That is the situation. My present situation is, if I get the time, I want to sleep. That is the present situation of mine. Even at night hours at 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock also, I'm having US meetings. That is my present situation. I know the importance of time. Once you get the money, automatically you'll understand. As of now, in the student level, we used to time pass. We used to roam that side, this side. But when I came to know the meaning of time, time is directly proportional to your money. Scenarios completely changed. So more precious one, according to me, is time. And I don't want you to waste that one. And you don't want to depend on me in that way. I don't want to give any kind of false commitment. And your interest and my interest is finally to get the job only. If what are the things we are discussing, if at the end you are not getting the job, what is the use of course? One course will bluff the students and will ask them to join. Second batch, you have to you have to say to others and everything is going well and we are getting the jobs and we are getting the subject on. Then only we'll get the more number of students now. How many students will bluff like that? How many batches will bluff? So ultimately we have to give the best content and all the students has to get the jobs. Is the points are clear, guys? And particularly if you ask me the job guarantee means, I told you na, if you work in this way, I'm responsible for your job, literally. The students who are time passing, I'm out of coverage area. I'm not responsible for you. Both are clear, right? The students who are sincerely working, I'm responsible for everything. Students who are doing the time pass or who are not practicing and who are there, see, some student will be there. They will not understand the class. Whether if you ask the whether you have understand the class means, they'll shake the head. Why they're bluffing? Why they're lying? If you don't understand, directly you can say, na, what is the problem? Why to lie small things also? Anyone is going to murder you? No, na. If when I am asking the question, have you understand, miss? Not, sir, not understand. Why to lie? Starting first day class, if you start lying, it will be continued. So never lie. Okay, that too in the subject. If you don't understand, ask clearly to me or after the class to the mentors, lab people, but just get the subject clarity. Don't bluff yourself that without understanding also I have understood. Right? If you follow this one, 100% everything is possible. Not only this subject, any subject is same logic. But which subject we are understanding, which is our related one, some courses will be there. We'll feel interest, more interest when we enter into the subject. For some courses, we'll get bored. That is not the right path for us. For which one we are getting the interest, that is the right one. Simple points. Is that everything is clear? So we'll start from the Monday with the Python. I will start with the introduction of Python along with the installation. Right? And if you are having whatever the questions you are having, please ask each and every person your questions. Unstructured data analysis will be done by AI. Structured data analysis only will be done by using the data analyst. Data analyst work is only work on the structured data. If you have to do some kind of unstructured data, like reviews are there, you want to analyze the reviews and you want to predict whether the review is a positive review or negative review, something you want to do like this, then it comes under AI. Right? Done. So still any questions? And I assume that most of you have joined in the WhatsApp community. And in the WhatsApp community, we are going to share you this notepad. This entire notepad I will share you along with the class recordings of the previous class recordings. These are all the previous class recordings, and I'm going to share you the class recordings and which application are going to use for the coding, either Jupyter or which Jupyter notebook only. Manish, I'm going to use the Jupyter. Okay. Yes. How do we get Power BI credentials for practice? It is a free source, which is a free. No need to pay any extra money. Right? Every day class will be completed by 10:30. Class also will start exactly at 9 o'clock from Monday. WhatsApp community link I have already shared. And 1 minute. Every Saturday, Sunday is holiday. And what are the questions you are having? Okay. Only Monday to Friday. The classes are only from Monday to Friday. And this, what are the course? Data analytics course is there. This data analytics course fees is 15,000 without recorded videos, means you'll get the live class and notes, where the notes is going to be for lifetime. And with recordings, it is 20,000 recorded videos, where you'll get the recorded videos, live class, and along with the notes. Okay. All the things you'll get. And where the videos, what are the videos you're having? Videos validity, including the course duration, means these 3.5 months plus extra 6 months from the course onwards to 6 months. From the course completion day to 6 months. 3.5 months. Maximum of 3.5 months. It will be completed in 3 months, but let us go with the 3.5 months max. That is the maximum time. Okay. And by December 15th, your course will be completed. September, October, November, December 15th is the maximum deadline. Before to that, it will be completed, including your resume building sessions, interview sessions, everything. And the complete schedule for example, how many weeks we are going to work on the Power BI, how many things we are going to work, everything you are going to receive in the WhatsApp, how many sessions we are going to do, right? And if you are having any questions, you can contact the number. The number is this, and his name is Arif. He is the admin for this course, and you can connect with this. Okay, his name is Arif, admin, and you can connect and you can share what are the questions you are having other than subject related. Me, don't ask to Arif. Okay, admin, they are non-technical. Means other than subject, you ask the questions. Subject related questions is by me regarding your fees payments and all these things they are going to have. Right? Done. And next, still any questions I have missed? Chetan, I have worked in some company and had experience of 2 years, but resigned and had a gap of 6 months. Is this correct to choose the data analytics course as a career? What are the previous experience of 2 years you are having? That 2 years of experience, what domain and what area you have worked, that is also important. Without that, I can't tell the exact answer. Could you please type that answer also? Which area you have worked? Before resigning the company, what is the area? Neha, module wise duration you are going to receive in the WhatsApp. We are going to have the classes only on the Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday is off. Whenever there is an exam will be on the Saturdays. Exam will be on the Saturdays. So online students, you can take from online. Offline students, you have to write from the offline. Saturdays. Okay. Now, do we get the Power BI credentials? It is a free. Directly, I'm going to show you how to install, and you can use that one freely. I'm studying third year. My first year of engineering is 1 year of engineering is remaining. So before completing of the engineering, how I can get the job? As of now, you may not get the job, but you'll acquire the skills, and your resume is going to have more difference when compared to others. 100% in your campus placement, first priority will be given to you only, blindly. That much of assurance I can give. Because in the entire campus placements, other students will have what are the content they have studied in their college only, but your resume will have somewhat more weightage because more amount of skills will be there when compared to others. How much pandas and matplotlib will you take? Whatever is required for the data analyst role, that much of content will go. Okay. 20. 100%. All the freshers, no need to ask any question also. Blindly, you can join the course, and any fresher from any domain, irrespective of your domain, job is guaranteed from my end. That when you compare with any other profiles, 100% your profile is going to have more advantage with more salary, but not initially. Initially, any fresher is fresher only. In the IT industry, where any fresher who is coming out of the campus through offline, I mean, what are the off campus are going on other than campus interviews? Okay, who are going offline? Every fresher is fresher only. Okay, and almost all the fresher salaries will be in the same range, almost, unless you are working in any big companies. Company to company it varies. Like for example, you are working in the same data analyst in the Accenture, your starting package is 6 lakhs. Okay, and if the same data analyst you are working in any normal mid-level companies, your salary will be in around 4.5 lakhs to 4.8 lakhs. If you are working in a small startup companies, then your salary will be in between 3.5 to 4. It depends. That is only for data analyst means? No, that is even for any person. Any role, the company varies, but role is same. I mean, salaries will be same. Okay. Now, once you have started initially, after 1 or 2 years of experience, you'll get now. After 2 years, when you compare with any other profile people, your salary will be comparatively very high. That is minimum guarantee. Right? Is the point is clear? Yeah. Sir, I have completed my master's. I like the course content you explained till now, sir. Okay. Sir, can you show the projects of last batches for demo? Yeah, multiple projects we have done. And just if you want, I can show you. Just give me 5 minutes of time. First, let me take others questions and then I will enter into that. Neha, I have 5 years gap in IT due to competitive exams preparation. Is this possible to enter into IT with this course and later shift to AI? Neha, my suggestion for you, since you are having a big problem, that big problem can be sorted out by using the AI. So it is better to choose data science with AI program rather than this. Okay. 5 years career gap due to competitive exams, that is not a problem. But to get a job easily, comparatively, than data analyst, it is priority is given for the data science because AI will be there. Okay. Next, in 2 years, sir, in 2 years, didn't learn any technology, almost equal to bench. Okay, you have worked in the IT industry, Chetan, but you have not worked on any technology. But just you are having a 2 years of experience letter, something like this, right? That is the one which you are going to say, right? Now, in this case, that is not a problem, but you are not ready. Are you ready to take any kind of salary? Is there any salary constraint for you? If there is no salary constraint, this is not a problem. No, sir, I'm having some salary constraint. I want this much of high package only means you'll not get. Answer is you'll not get. I'm moving abroad in the next Jan. Sorry, I have missed the question. I'm moving to abroad in next Jan. And will the course will be helpful for me after MBA in Canada? More advantage. For MBA people, advantage is more. More number of advantages are there. And offline students, you cannot connect with the admin outside only. Admin is outside only. This number you no need to write. This number you no need to write. These recordings you no need to copy or anything. Directly you can contact the admin outside. They will give the instantly now itself. Is the points are clear? Offline students, just you can go and contact the admin who is standing outside. Online students, you have to take the admin number and everything. Still, any questions? Dinesh, I'm working as a Oracle consultant from 2.5 years where work on SQL and Excel. This course is good for me 100% and your previous experience also will be considered and you will get a very good package. To my knowledge, you will be the first person to get the job. You will be the first person to get the job. If my guess is correct. Dinesh, that is the only thing I can tell you. Right? And does data analyst skills help or apply in the data? Now, guys, since I am discussing with the Dinesh this particular one, okay, that to Dinesh is even after 2.5 years of experience in the Oracle consultant also, he's ready to work with 4 lakhs package. Okay, now instantly I'm giving for you one offer. Whoever the student has got the first job in this class, for that student, from my end, I'm going to give you 15,000, which is your course fees. Ah, obviously. Tomorrow is holiday and next class is on Monday. Right? Whoever gets the first job, whoever the student, this is only from my end, not from Naresh IT. You have to collect the money from me, not from Naresh IT. Who will get, whoever will get the first job in data analytics area, not again as a separate, both, everything. Okay. In data analytics area, after completing my course as a data analyst, in between also, in middle only if you get as a data analyst role, you have to share me your offer letter and whatever the role you have got, simply I will give your fees. If you have paid for the recordings also, I'll pay that one also. Including your recording fees also, I'll give. Not only 15,000, including your recording fees. Just you have to show me your fees receipt. I'll share the money. Okay. This offer I'm giving. Now, obviously for this offer, some students will start. At least top 3, 4, 5 people will work now. That is more than sufficient. Remaining people automatically will get into the track. Right? And we call it as some kind of marketing strategy or whatever the name you want, you can add. Choice is yours. Okay, for me, no problem. Is the points are clear? Class is getting recorded and recording will be there with you. Save that one. At the end, collect the money. Okay, both offline and online students. I have completed my MTech. Sorry, I lost my job last week. I have 1.8 years experience in clinical SaaS. Can I join this course? Yes, absolutely. And clinical SaaS also is a added advantage. And there is a possibility that your previous experience also will be considered. That is not a problem. 1 year of gap is not a problem. Absolutely not a problem. Absolutely, gap is not a problem. Sir, how the gap is not a problem is the gap, whatever the C, you are focusing on the 1 minus point. I'm focusing on the 10 plus points. What are the subject skills you are going to get and what are the salary you are going to get ready? That all the plus points I'm seeing and you are seeing 1 minus point. That is the only difference. In the resume, and when I have forwarded the resume, you have seen with 10 plus points and 1 minus point. Are you going to focus on that 1 minus point? Same point. Asmin, can AI replace data analyst in future? At the time you will be also AI analyst. By the time you will be the AI analyst. Obviously, once you become the data analyst, you will not sit silently, right? You will upskill every day now. You will learn something new now. Obviously, your mindset also is in terms of analytical skills now. So never you will stop thinking of with your mind. Obviously, you'll think with respect to, you'll predict the future or you'll analyze that one. Once you have analyzed that AI is going to play a major role means, obviously you'll also learn AI now related to that. Are you going to sit ideally? No, right? Asmin? I have 2.2 years of experience in Java. It been 6 months I resigned from my job. Can I start the class as I am interested in the data analyst? Absolutely. I have completed data analytics internship using Excel and Power BI. Should I join this course or not? Again, answer is absolutely you can join. But only thing is you have to listen one more time. Since you have completed, I can't skip that one now. Again, you have to listen. Right? Others, if you're not having any questions, you can leave. Don't get bored. You can leave. Okay? Class was completed. Yeah, Monday, Python. We'll start with the Python workflow. Starting date of your class is from Monday. You can log the date. From there, exactly 3.5 months. You have to bring. బయట అడ్మిన్ దగ్గర ఒకసారి తీసుకో అవునా అదేంటి నేను ఇది షేర్ చేశాను కదా 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I'll take your question, please. Sorry. 1 minute. ఏంటమ్మా ల్యాప్టాప్ తీసుకొని వచ్చేసి ల్యాబ్లో కూర్చోవడమే మండే నుంచి ఇంకా డైలీ క్లాస్ ఇక్కడే క్లాస్ అయిపోయాక ల్యాప్టాప్ క్లాస్లో ఓపెన్ చేయక్కల్లా క్లాస్ అయిపోయాక ల్యాప్టాప్ ఓపెన్ చేసి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకోండి ఇది ఎలా షేర్ చేయాలి గ్రూప్ని మీకు ఐడియా ఉంటే షేర్ చేయవా కొంచెం యా I'm doing this job, this course, not for job. Good, Jitender. Is there any difference in package as per the qualification? No. Only as per the subject, only the packages will be decided. Of course, MBA or something related is there, means it will be added advantage. 100% it will be added advantage. Both Power BI and Tableau, both are included in the course. For this job, gap is not a matter. Exactly. 100% gap is not a problem. That is not a problem. 100% it is not a problem. Means not a problem is 1 or 2 years, not with respect to 5 years or 10 years. Then it is a problem. I'm saying with a 1 year or 2 years of in between gap, what are the things are there? That is not a problem. Okay. Any 9 years gap unda?